What's going on, family? We're back on another video on this YouTube channel called Truly Chosen. And today we got a special guest, our biggest operator. You see him usually in all the comment sections, just talking mad shit, giving no input, being a complete op. Mogoplays. Let's clap it up for Mogo. Hey.
Yeah.
Shut your
Nobody
ass up.
is
Shut your ass up. Shut your ass
clapping.
up.
You act
Low
like they
key.
don't know Mogo. Mogo is more OG than you, maybe.
That is true. That is true. That is true. But when you make the thumbnail, you need to put that little gold star. That is
As
Mogo on the
always, as
thumbnail.
always.
Yes, sir. Yes,
For
yes,
sure,
sir.
for
Yes,
sure.
sir. Yes, sir. But today we're doing another anime draft. Last time we did protagonism with Paz. Shout out Paz. He's in Japan right now, talking to ample women. He's chilling in Shibuya. I think he was chilling in Shibuya yesterday. I think he saw like Ghetto and all them niggas in person. Mad cool, mad cool. Shout out to him. Hopefully he's still alive. But this week we are doing Senseis. I almost forgot Loki. We're doing Senseis.
This is so
So
stupid.
so yeah, you already know. Y'all already know. Or anime Sensei. I don't want to spoil too much because we do have to draft them, so I don't want to give them any ideas. But you can kind of think of some famous anime senseis.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
The last video was a bit long, so for this one we'll keep it shorter. Okay, so we're gonna go from person to person. Okay, everybody has a top 5. And then, just say a little bit about why you picked someone, okay? No need to explain the entire anime, okay? Just something light,
Absolutely.
Le Calm Sensei.
And Mogo gets to go first as well because Mogo is the guest. We also let the guests go first to give them a little bit of a handicap. So when they lose, inevitably, they can't say no shit. So,
Don't you give yourself the handicap? Whatever.
No, I always win, actually. You can go ahead, Mogo.
Okay.
Oh, it's tied. For my first one, I'm a really big fan of Black Clover, so I think I really got to go with Yami.
This was to be expected.
Okay.
I think he's a really good sensei because honestly, some people he doesn't necessarily train people, but he's the leader of the Black Bulls, and he always has his catchphrase "surpass your limits." And on God, and anytime anyone says that in the manga or the anime, they always do some hype shit.
They
always do.
They do.
Sure.
So I think I gotta go with Yami for my number 1 slot.
So basically, he teaches his guild members, whatever you want to call them, to believe in the power of friendship. If that makes sense. So surpass your limits, and if there's nothing really in yourself, like you don't have the power anymore, it has to be friendship, which is probably the most OP power there is. But he's a good one. I wrote him down as well.
He's solid, absolutely.
Solid.
Ahead,
he's better than your sensei, bro. I'm telling you already.
That's kind of crazy.
Okay. Let me go next. Okay. This has to be my strongest pick. Always, the first one's always the strongest, kind of.
Absolutely.
So, I wrote down a couple. It is difficult to really say which one should be here. I could go with something very popular, the Naruto senseis, everybody knows. But I'm gonna start off with something that maybe you haven't written down. I would expect you to have written them down. Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom.
Oh, brother. Fuck this guy.
He is arguably the best teacher character in anime. Okay. Actually, he is. Objectively, he is. He teaches a full class of nobodies, of people who were rejected by society because they are ass. And he made them into ample, upstanding citizens who also, on the side, are able to kill ample people as assassins. As the name suggests, Assassination Classroom. No, but in all seriousness, we have 2 seasons of the guy. You really see the development of all the students. I think this is like the strength of the show. We have a big cast, and you really see how Koro Sensei influences them to be better. Everybody's different. Even the side characters get to shine. And Koro Sensei is just there to guide them through, and is actually, even though of course he is not really human anymore, he can do more than any human can. But I believe that as a teacher, you should try to be like him as much as you can. Don't forget your students. Teach them as much as you can, okay? And sometimes it's also important to be more than just a sensei, more than just be a teacher, and also go a step further, on the emotional side. Really be helpful to them, okay? Support them emotionally, which he does. So he has to be my number 1 pick. But we'll see who goes next. Okay, we'll see who goes next for me.
I feel that. That nigga started off strong as shit, and Koro Sensei really is it's probably the savior of anyone of any of our list right now. But I will say is like it really, I think it's going to really come down to like how well you can craft like the last three you really do, because that's when it gets down to the nitty gritty.
I guess.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go for my first. I'm gonna go with Piccolo. I feel like it's a very easy
Okay, yeah.
and chill pick. But I will say it's a very, very strong pick, just because that man has damn near trained everyone, like at least all the kids that came up in DBZ. He's like raised everybody's kids more than they have. Like when it comes to Goku, when it comes to Goten, Trunks, of course Gohan, like one of the best teenage characters we've ever seen in an anime. And they did. I know that they did let the man drop off and then give the man the popular care they should have put into his character. But Piccolo, it definitely is a very strong pick. I know, like, I'll talk about that a little bit more later. But I feel like Piccolo's a very, very strong pick.
Yeah, I wrote him down too, even though it was kind of late. I thought you would since you went DBZ, I expected to you to name somebody else. We all know who. But Piccolo is a good pick.
I think I know who Pan's talking about, and he was on my list. So I think I gotta keep the Dragon Ball train rolling.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to go for my number 2, Master Roshi.
Yeah, he's probably one of the top 3 most in pops of popularity. Like everybody knows Master Roshi.
Yeah, Master Roshi. Piccolo may have trained all the kids, but Master Roshi trained the Goku. Oh yeah.
Isn't he a pervert?
He is.
Yeah,
he didn't teach that
shit. Everyone has ups and downs. Everyone has ups and downs.
Oh no.
Nah, but
Master
Roshi raised Goku. He taught him well. He taught him really good disciplines as well, and he's also just really strong in general as well for a sensei. Oh,
didn't he also participate in the Tournament of Power in like Dragon Ball Super?
Mm-hmm.
So he still is able to even keep up with the new characters, right? Yeah, he's clean. Also,
you can't forget about him in a suit too.
He's cool.
Oh, yeah, he's cool. And Master Roshi, I expected him to be one of y'all's like first 3, first top 1. But yeah, it's good to see him here. I also have him down. But then I mean, thinking about it, for my second pick, okay, I have to pick someone. Just be safe, just to get some power in, okay, in terms of voting. Give me Kakashi Hatake. I'm not sure. Kakashi from Naruto. I think he's got to be here. Okay. There's only like 2 senseis in Naruto that I think are really stand out, and Kakashi is one of them. I won't say the other one in case you forget. Who knows? But Kakashi trained, obviously, Team 7, mainly Naruto and Sasuke. Sakura got the short end of the stick for some reason, but I guess Tsunade stepped up for Sakura. But Kakashi is just very iconic, a very good, well-written character, even outside of just being a teacher. Okay, it's not being a sensei, being a teacher is not all of his character. He has his own shit going on, which makes him very interesting to me. And I mean, just asking anybody, Kakashi is like a fan favorite. I think for many fans, he's like top 5 characters at least, and for me too. Like if I had to make a top 5 characters, he would probably be top 5 or top 6 at the very least. He's just a very good sensei overall, and even outside of that, as I said, a very good character overall.
Very, very famous. I'm trying to think if I should even keep the Naruto train going, or if I should kind of diversify, because I think it's like, besides Koro, in my opinion, a lot of the other senseis can, like, depending if you're really in tune with that anime, and you really know a lot about the anime, where you can, like, I guess, argue why they're better than the other and stuff. That's really depends when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I think for my second pick, I'll stick with that. I'll probably go with my guy. My guy is, we all know he trained Lee. He's probably one of them, like besides Kakashi, probably one of the most popular, loved senseis, not only in Naruto, but just in general. I know he kind of, and I wouldn't say fell off, but like some other characters in Naruto, when it comes to Boruto and stuff like that, like they're still around, but might not be getting like the love that they probably should.
They don't compare themselves.
Yeah, but in the heyday, my guy is still my guy. We already know what he did versus Madara. Like,
he was boxing.
So he's definitely a go. Definitely, I think isn't he like one of the only people that Madara even, like, what's the word? Like, even gave acknowledgement to.
Yeah. He is. He's like the best taijutsu, like just hand to hand, straight.
Straight
just fighter that Madara ever came across. And even then, I mean, Might Guy is arguably also a better teacher than Kakashi, right? Even though he didn't teach a lot of people, like other people, he really gave his all into training Lee, which is admirable. Like from Lee was very young, Might Guy focused, helped him out, made him to who he is now, a fraud, and yeah, Might Guy, respectable pick.
Absolutely. In my opinion, there's probably still one more.
Yeah, there is. I forgot.
Level.
But we'll see. You can go ahead, Mogo. Go ahead, Mogo.
Alright, so I'm gonna stray away from the Naruto train. I'm gonna go to New Gen. And
Oh shit.
I'm gonna go with I hope that is right. Orokodaki.
Okay. Damn. Okay. I was gonna. Okay. Oh yeah.
I think he's a great sensei because he did the shit with Tanjiro, with him just train at that one fucking rock the whole like a year, going crazy.
I think even 2
and
years.
then while he was doing that, he was training at Nezuko to just not be hostile towards humans. And he trained those other 2 people. I forgot their names.
So he also trained Gyu. So that's like 3 people.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Gyu and then the 2 dead people.
Backwatch.
But no spoilers though. Okay, we learn more about them in the upcoming season.
Yeah, so I think I had to go. I think Orokodaki is a good pick for number 3.
Yeah, he's more on the underrated side. And I'm gonna be completely honest. When you said Orokodaki, I didn't know who that is. Okay, I forgot.
Oh nah.
No. When I remembered, like he's a very good teacher. Like these are the characters who actually teach it. Sometimes they have the Sensei title, but they never teach. Like I don't know if they actually even qualified sometimes, to be on these lists. But Orokodaki for sure.
Most of them just old. I get the title.
Yeah, I didn't even think about him, but he's a good pick. Especially new gen characters in general are sometimes underrated in the anime community. Like they get disrespected because the old gen is always better. The whole agenda. But the Orokodaki is good. He's good. But let me see. I'm also number 3 now. I don't want to stick with Naruto too much. Okay, I don't. So maybe Jazz will pick the last. We all know who it is. Maybe Jazz will pick him up. Like looking at my list, sometime I don't want to pick just a random teacher from a show you might not know. So I'm gonna stay kind of popular. Give me All Might from My Hero Academia.
Thinking that too.
Yeah, of course. No, All Might is very popular. I think for both being a. I don't even know if he's necessarily such a good teacher, but he does help out his students a lot. Does what he can. He isn't trained to be specifically a teacher. He is the number 1 hero, or was the number 1 hero. But for Deku, especially, he's going all out. Like emotional support, educational support, showing him how the quirk works, giving him ideas for new moves, even though even sometimes passively, just by existing, right? And in the current arc, even, no spoilers, he's going crazy too, okay? Even though he lost his quirk already, in season 2, season 3, I forgot. Season 3, I believe. All Might, just all around good character in my opinion. Gets is underrated nowadays because other new gens are outshining My Hero Academia somehow. But I just had to pick All Might here.
I feel that All Might's definitely a big pick. Always I didn't even pick All Might. I feel like I wanted to pick him higher because All Might is very popular, and especially with new gen people, he is very well known. Only thing I just couldn't name one thing I know he taught Deku, but beyond that, I think it's more of just his presence is his teaching. So yeah. You can still argue that as well.
Him, All Might as a hero is more shining than him being a sensei.
Yeah.
A sensei can also just have one student.
That's true. That's also very true.
Yeah.
But moving on from that, and there is some decent people as well in MHA. And there's a lot of good picks to even still choose from. I feel like that you can even argue. I'm trying to go after things I watch. I know in the early, like at least in the first episode, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna pick the most popular ones, but I want to be able to actually defend these people, and not just be, oh, they're popular, so I'm gonna pick them.
Yeah.
For my third pick, I'm going to go with, I'm gonna go with. Actually, I think I will keep it MHA. I want to save the last two for like a little bit more lesser known picks, but I can actually describe it more. I'm gonna go with Aizawa. You know, the teacher for 1A. We all know who he is. Eraserhead. Got the long hair, always fucking tired. At least I feel like with him is that he's like more of that teacher role compared to
All Might.
All Might.
Yeah.
Like he's actually in the classroom teaching them different things and making them like realize how to even use their quirks and stuff like that. And they're all like they would die for that man. We seen like the most recent seasons. They would they go to the bat for that man. So it kind of shows that connection, shows that link right there. And he's just a great teacher. You know what I'm saying? He's probably the most well-known teacher. I know there's like some other people as well, but we only get to see them much as well. We might get to see them, but it's not as much as a teacher role. But he is like the main
in My Hero
sensei. Yeah.
He definitely is in terms of just teaching and being a sensei to many people. It's definitely Aizawa. Yeah, no doubt about that. Now he's a good pick. I'm not even gonna go into detail, and we all know, like everybody watch My Hero, we all know.
We do.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
So I think that leaves with me and my 4.
Yep.
And I know Pan was Pan was clowning on him before.
Damn.
But low key, I think I have to put him in my 4. I gotta put Saitama in my 4.
What? No. How does that work?
I thought it's a crazy pick.
It's a crazy
Go ahead and explain
pick.
though. Go ahead and explain though.
Alright. So Saitama necessarily doesn't think that he's a sensei, but he is a sensei. He is a sensei to Genos. I think their relationship is just viewed differently to everyone else. But this Saitama will go to hell and back for Genos, and Genos is gonna do the same thing for him as well. He's mad strong. We all know that. He's mad. He's caring, but in his own way.
Yeah.
And he's always there for Genos. Plot reasons maybe, but he's always there.
Bro, I think the Garo fight is clouding your mind. Okay, I think he's clouding your mind.
It's not.
No,
you can't remember that training session he had in the desert. He was giving him some.
Bro, chill. They were just boxing. No, it's an interesting pick. It's a risky pick, and I like that. Okay, it's a risky pick. It kind of makes me want to also go rather risky, but I haven't written down that many, kind of not like super popular senseis or like senseis by title. But let me stay with at least with the same author. We all know who's coming. Reagan from Mob Psycho. I think he has to be here. Okay, in my number 4. I would have probably picked put him higher, but I had to build a base first with some more popular, stronger picks. Reagan as a sensei only really has Mob as a student, and it's not even like a teacher-student kind of relationship necessarily, because Reagan has this whole agency or whatever, and Mob is just working there part-time. But Reagan is still teaching him while working a lot about how to control your powers. Even though he is a fraud, he doesn't have any powers. Mob still believes he does. But Reagan teaches him a lot, okay, about controlling powers, controlling your emotions, being more confident, learning, to accept who you are and who you want to be. Don't being afraid. All these very important life lessons. That in this specific, like, Reagan shines in this department because Mob as a character is someone who suppresses his emotions a lot. So this whole dynamic really stands out a lot. So in another show, this might be not even that special, but in Mob Psycho, Reagan just really becomes like either like top 1 or top 2 characters in the show just because of that dynamic. And that, I have to respect Reagan for that, okay? I have to respect the writing. Reagan is just a very good sensei. Like, you should probably have someone like Reagan in your life, guys. Maybe someone older teaching you some shit. You might, I think you will only benefit from someone like that.
Oh yeah, I mean Reagan. I would definitely put Reagan on my list as well. Reagan's a very strong pick. I think more of mine. I try to pick people that had like a more not a wider influence, but just on more different people. But just like you said before, like teaching one person is still the same. Still the same sensei. It's still a sensei, regardless.
Yeah.
So there's still a very strong pick. My fourth and fifth picks are probably gonna be a lot more still good, but like I guess more personal picks. I can at least definitely just go to bat for them a little bit stronger than I can for the more popular ones. I've watched these. I mean, these people are still popular too, but my the first thing that come to your mind when you think about senseis. So I think with fourth, I'm gonna go with Biscuit from Hunter x Hunter. That was the one. That was the girl who could become mad pokey. Yes, sir. Mad strong that could teach. That taught Killua and Gon just basically prepared them for like the last like 2 arcs. Without her, they would have been dead as shit for sure. They would not have got far at all. So just that alone, I think puts her really high up. She taught them a lot. I don't know. I feel it's a little more like a forgotten character, I guess, in a way too as well. Not a lot of people think about it when they think about senseis and stuff, but she is a very good sensei. But yeah, I just really wanted to put. I would have put her higher up, like I said before. I just don't think like popularity wise, she is known like that. But she's still an amazing sensei.
I think it's also partly because she isn't like she isn't in the very popular big arcs. Like, she isn't in Chimera, she isn't in the beginning, she also isn't in York New. Isn't she from Greed Island, like from the video game?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
And Greed Island is like the least favorite arc in Hunter x Hunter for people, so that may maybe just be the case why she is not as popular as she should be, actually. Like, I do understand it. She deserves more respect. I do respect the fourth pick here.
All right, so for my fifth and final pick,
here it comes.
I think I gotta go with an unorthodox pick. You guys, I don't think y'all have him at all.
Oh my god.
From Beastars, I'm gonna go Goheen.
Oh
panda.
Man, he's good.
I thought about that too. That's a great pick. That's a great pick.
Cool.
That's a phenomenal pick.
Fuck. I don't know how to explain him.
Explain it in furry terms.
No, but from his introduction with Legoshi when he was eating meat for the first time, it was good. It was like he trapped him in a lair for some reason, but he wanted to teach Legoshi how to control his instincts and like not lash out to all of his friends. And he also taught him how to box.
That's true. That's a good skill to have. I believe he trapped him at first because he thought he's like just a junkie or some shit. Because the meat is like a drug, kind of like even animals that in our world require meat to survive, they don't get the meat like that in Beastars, so it is kind of like a drug, right? Like, it gives you energy and shit. So he just thought Legoshi is, on some drug usage, basically. But then after finding out more, he's really good teacher. Like he really taught him a lot. Even like in future arcs, he is there, of course, here and there, but he has more like a, he's more of a side character, like really like an actual side character. But Legoshi still uses those skills, remembers those moments, has a complete change of look because of that. Like he goes through some character arcs that all are a result of him, of his teachings. It's a good pick. I didn't even think about him, but it's a nice pick.
I thought about him too, but when I saw, I was like, "What the?" I can't even put this on my list because I can't even explain why I like him, or because it's not the first time. That's like actually a good pick. I think because Mogo was saying before we started, like he's still like I guess like a new anime watcher.
Yeah.
Like since he's just watching some certain stuff for the first time, it's kind of things like we kind of recommended to him, and of course we recommend Beastars because Beastars is fucking amazing. So he's like that's like fresh in his mind. I haven't touched Beastars in so long, so I forgot that nigga existed.
Yeah, I finished the manga. I know it all.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I can't wait for the next season to drop.
Absolutely.
Same. And I mean, thinking about my final pick, the fifth one, I don't want to go weak. And also, as I said before, I sadly don't have that many unorthodox picks. And some of them, like, okay, none of you watched Bleach, so like, I can just spoiler it. Like, Kisuke from Bleach was on my mind, but then I'm like thinking about him, like, he's not even that good of a sensei, even though he's very popular. Same with, I mean, okay, I don't want to spoil anymore, okay, in case you have those characters. But he's like one of those that are popular, but not because they're senseis. They just have the title. So I have to go with someone who actually has the title, and it is, I believe, deserved. And I'm sorry, I'm going with a more popular one. It's going to be Jiraiya from Naruto. Yeah. I wrote him down as one of my first. I really wanted him to be here, but I started off with Kakashi because I just like Kakashi more. But Jiraiya really grew on me as the story went on, and as we came closer to the Pain arc, the whole Pain saga, all these arcs, okay? But I don't know, you two haven't watched Naruto like that, I believe. Like Jazz knows, right? And Mogo, I think, hasn't watched Naruto yet. Yeah, but Jiraiya is probably actually the most popular sensei, right? Like, not maybe necessarily character, but sensei. The only person he seriously taught, is Naruto. So he is like one of those. So I think most Naruto senseis only focus on one student, but he really made Naruto grow a whole lot. Like, Naruto came without Jiraiya, he would be dead for sure. So Jiraiya taught him the Rasengan, taught him to control his chakra in himself, to to have something against genjutsus, have something against anybody basically. Without him, Naruto would have been a goner in OG Naruto, probably in like the third or fourth arc without him, to be honest. And Jiraiya as a character too, very interesting. He is like Master Roshi, a pervert. Okay, I guess. It's anime. We have to get used to that. But as a whole, as a character, I just enjoy him a lot. And Naruto spoilers, but I guess the show is old, everybody knows. His death also hurts like shit. Okay, it's very well done. Especially with his connection to his former student, Pain, okay, like his former 3 students basically, and then he just plays a very big role in that. I respect him for that. He's a pervert, but he is a good teacher in my opinion. I had to put him in here, even though it's 5th place.
Absolutely, I know a lot of people probably would have him probably top 2, top 3.
Probably,
but like Pan said, like not all of us are well versed in the Naruto. I know that sounds kind of crazy, because I've been watching anime for a while now, but I really have not watched like any of the more popular stuff. I just know like random obscure anime that you might have heard of, but like don't really know of, like all the big 3 and stuff like that. I know like the overarching plots. I know like the more popular characters obviously and stuff, and it's things that they did and some of their feats, but I just didn't. I'm not that connected with Jiraiya, so that's why I didn't pick him probably higher. But he, for sure on my list, probably was like the first name I put down next to Kakashi.
I think with Jiraiya on the list, I think we hit all the Naruto senseis, right?
No.
No, there's like Asuma. There's one red eye woman. No,
not even, because Asuma's still there. I wasn't, when I said the thing about earlier to Pan about there's still a 3rd one at least, I wasn't even talking about Jiraiya. Look, he was talking about Minato.
Well, I thought Hinata.
Really? Minato?
Yeah, because he's the one. Because he taught freaking he taught Obito and Kakashi. Yeah.
I didn't think Minato. No, I didn't even. What about Orochimaru then, bro?
I'm not putting that nigga on my list.
He's Sasuke sensei.
Oh, I'm out. I don't know. I'm really my 5th on my list is Izumi Curtis from Fullmetal Alchemist. That shit's still fresh in my mind. Ooh. And she literally is their sensei, for Alphonse and Edward, and she's phenomenal. She's, first of all, she's a fucking a badass. Like, yes, her mental, her strength, how like she was just coming in clutch. Oh my god! Like the thing is, I thought she was gonna play a lesser role, but seeing her pop up in like I guess the quote unquote like final arc, and she was really throwing them hands with her husband. She was going fucking crazy.
Yes.
And she played a bigger part too. Just the fact that she was a part. I'm not trying to spoil too much, but the fact that she was a part of, like the big overarching like ending thing that the antagonist was trying to do. Amazing. That's the story writing in that anime.
That's the good thing about Full Metal Alchemist, though. They don't forget about the side characters.
Absolutely.
Like they always come back to do some nice crazy shit, okay? It's not like Naruto, okay? I'm sorry, Naruto, but you be forgetting about your side cast in Naruto Shippuden. Like Neji, Lee, best characters in OG Naruto, and then who? Who are they? Why are they fighting clones for 20 episodes? Oh, they're gone? Okay.
Neji, the big body.
Neji? No. But he's also kind of... I mean, they have their moments still here and there, but as a whole, Naruto Shippuden is really only about Naruto, Sasuke, and a couple senseis. And the antagonists, of course. But the side cast is forgotten.
That's true. That's why I do like Full. That's why I definitely want to include her too.
Yeah.
I feel like she's definitely more of a lesser known pick because people have watched Full Metal Alchemist, but I for sure don't think that she's like maybe for some people, but I don't think she's the first one that pops into your mind when you think about Sensei.
I saw her on some lists. I just didn't get to her because we only have 5. But yeah, okay. I guess we're done. I believe this is actually a good lineup. We usually, I mean, I always say we have good lineups, but we have some popular ones, maybe some less popular ones, new gen, old gen. There's a good mix, I think, everywhere here. It's not just, the most well-known people, okay? But yeah, any maybe like honorable mentions you want to tell us before we...
This wouldn't be a draft. This wouldn't be a draft without a One Piece character on it, so I think I gotta put Rayleigh as an honorable mention.
Yeah, Rayleigh is up. I just didn't think about Rayleigh because what did he even teach Luffy, man?
Exactly. I was like,
yeah,
I wanted to put him on my list, but like he didn't really do anything. He was there.
Yeah, in the One Piece world, you get stronger by fighting. So this 2-year time skip where he was teaching Luffy, sure, he taught him to use his haki better and all that shit, but Luffy's main upgrades came from the battles.
Yeah.
So
I thought about Rayleigh for sure.
Yeah.
When I saw him, I haven't watched him, but I saw him. I didn't even know who that character was, so I'm not gonna put him on my list, but he looks cool.
Yeah, well, of course we didn't name Gojo. He's on top of everybody's list, but I don't think Gojo is a good sensei, to be honest.
Just not touching my list. I think it's like a best friend to them niggas. Like, I mean, I haven't read the manga. I know the manga's going fucking crazy right now and shit like that. All the people are caught up and stuff. So maybe like just something tied in with that. Maybe it teaches him stuff. I know he's taught them some stuff, but I feel like
Nanami is arguably a better teacher for Yuji than Gojo for sure. Nanami taught him the Black Flash, I believe, and more.
Was that Nanami or was that
I believe it was Nanami.
Well, it wasn't the guy that was clapping and shit. That he didn't teach him that.
No, I think
that's.
No, Yuji was already Black Flashing.
Okay.
In the school and shit. Yeah, of course. Chainsaw Man Kishibe is there. I thought about him.
I thought of him.
But I don't know. And then
what's up on my list?
Yeah, Asuma, of course.
I haven't even watched Yu Yu Hakusho, but I from the few episodes I did watch, I know Genkai. I know a lot of people probably have her on their list if you know who that is, and if you watch that anime, her. But low-key, everybody's got picked on my list. I ain't gonna hold you.
I think the big ones were picked here, so this is why I think this is pretty close. I'm not sure who wins here. Sometimes I have like a hunch, but this time I believe it is kind of difficult because there's just something from every area, low-key.
Yeah.
But yeah, as a whole, I think I'm satisfied with this. I think you're all too. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and tell us in the comments who you think won, or DM us. I don't care. Just
DM.
Yeah,
I'll DM you.
DM Mogo who won.
Oh hell no.
No. This has been Open Window with Pen and Jazz and Mogo as a guest. Okay, you're gonna see a little star on the thumbnail. We already said. Yeah.
Absolutely.
And see you on the next episode of, maybe it's gonna be draft again with Paz. Who knows? Okay, maybe it's just discussion. We'll see. See you next time. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.